Action. The one, the only.
In the life with Steve Stanulis. In the life with Steve Stanulis. In the life with Steve Stanulis. In the life with Steve Stanulis.
I just want to welcome everybody here tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming for this little press thing for the Networker. Everybody who doesn't know what the Networker is, I know pretty much we have some cast here, we have some press here, we have some friends here. But for anybody who don't know what the Networker is, it's basically we're going to start shooting Monday. Give or take a day, but yes, this week we're starting. It's a romantic comedy. It's based on John Mangano, who's my character, who basically, for lack of a better term, is a 40-year-old fuck-up. And yeah, thank you. And basically, he and his father are going to lose the printing business if he doesn't figure out how to save it. He's got 3 months to do so. And basically, he does it through networking. We've assembled an amazing, amazing cast. It's probably one of the most amazing casts you can actually assemble with the budget we have. So I'm truly blessed to have the cast we have.
Don't mention that again.
No. I mean, it took me a lot to raise $10 million for this film. Would have been $9.9 million, so I think we're gonna go ahead. So again, through relationships and through amazing script, through Victor, Bill, Rich, who are here, just to give them a big round of applause. They're amazing writers. Because of the script being so well written and everybody wanted to be a part of it, we got this amazing cast. So I just want to introduce some of the cast. Obviously, it's a tremendous all-star cast, but not everybody can be here. So I just want to introduce everybody. They're just going to say the characters they play, discuss about your roles real quick, and then we're just going to take some questions and answers. And then we're going to drink on the rooftop. So that's basically what this is about today. We have Cindy Adams here for page 6, so she's going to give us a couple quotes.
Where's Cindy?
She's here. She has a. Where's
Cindy?
Is she not here yet? Marissa, she not.
I don't see Cindy.
Oh, yeah,
I got it covered.
She got okay.
Yeah,
she's
she was
actually
here.
So you're here for Cindy?
Yes.
I'm here for Cindy.
All right, tell Cindy hello for her.
I will.
Okay, so basically we have Miss Deborah Twist. Big round of applause. We have Natalie. I can't think of your name right now. And we have Stephen Baldwin. So these are some of the members of the cast. Again, it's an amazing cast if you check it out on IMDb.
And apparently, William Forsythe's at the airport.
And William is going to try to make it. He's in JFK doing his best, stressing out. I think he lost some more hair, but that's okay. So I just want to turn it over real quick to Deborah. Deborah, please tell everybody what your character is.
Oh, of course I'm first.
Yes.
Thanks, Steve. I play Nicole, and I'm the office manager in the office that Steve works in, and we apparently had some big thing, like about 11 years ago, and I'm the one who introduces him to my brother, who runs these networking things, organizations, and meetings, and
Events.
Exactly, events, thank you. And throughout the course of the film, we start to become closer and kind of like go back down that path, and it's a lot of fun. Because he's like my brother for real.
And just tell everybody how you got involved with the whole cast and how the whole thing went for you.
Do I start in November when John was in the fire?
Yeah.
All right, so
It's a conga line.
so in November of 2013, our dear friend John Gallagher was in a horrible apartment fire. And my friend Brian Kelly called me up and said, look, I need you to know something, and there's only a couple of us that know about this. And I'm like, well, who's the other people? And he's like, Steve Stanulis, who we were Facebook friends at that point, but nothing else.
Yeah. We're on Facebook.
And the director that John was slated to work with, Nick Brooks. And so then we were all in this panic about the fire that John was in. Is he alive? Is he like okay? Is he good? And so for, God, what was it, like 8 weeks?
Yeah.
We were in contact, texting and calling and like, oh my God, how's John? Is he breathing? Is he off the ventilator? Oh my God. Is he like, is he out of the coma? Is he in the coma? Is he like, is he alive?
Right.
Yeah, it was crazy. So then, that passed, and Steve had a couple issues that came up on page 6.
Right.
And it involved
Thanks, Cindy.
some things that, he felt he had to defend himself for, and I was like, dude, I've done controversial things in my life, and I stand behind it. And it's not like I hurt anyone, or, I had sex with people for money, so, I'm not that there's anything wrong with that.
This is a PG movie.
I know.
Okay, here's the money I owe you. I'm sorry.
So anyway, I was like, look, you gotta just stand up for yourself and say, any publicity is good publicity, and it's great, and go for it, Steve. It's awesome.
Right.
And then we became, more bonded through Facebook, and it's like, you know what? Let's meet for coffee. So we met for coffee, and we were talking and hanging out, and I had offered him a role in this film that I wrote that I want to make later this year. And he was like, yeah, that'll be fun. And then as I was driving home, you called me because you were meeting with somebody about the network, or right after me. And they said to you, oh, what about Deb for Nicole? And then Steve's like, hey, maybe you want to read this script of this thing I'm working on. I was like, yeah, sure. And I thought he just wanted me to read it to see how cool it was. So I read it, and I was like, oh my God, it was so good. I've been sitting here in front of my kids' school waiting for them to get out, and I read the whole thing on my iPhone. It's amazing. And he's like, so do you know which role I'm thinking of you for? And I'm like, no. And I was like, oh God, please don't be Nicole. And he's like, oh, Nicole. And I was like, oh my God, yes. So, and that's the story.
And here we are.
Here we are.
One more time, let's hit the first quiz.
It's very good.
And now, if anybody, does anybody know this woman?
I'm like, this is the difference between me and her. She's enthusiastic, and I'm just an old cynic. That's me. An old cynic that's happy to be here,
So Sean, before we start, is happy that her heart rate right now is at 75.
That's right.
So that's 66. So that's good enough.
Gone down more.
So let's get it up for Sean Young.
Through a casting director named Donna McKenna, and I worked. I love Donna very much. I wish she were here, and she's been a really good influence in a very specific way, which is to try to restore my enthusiasm. And the thing that's really great, that since I moved from the West Coast to the East Coast, and I really love the East Coast because people are very real here, and they're very enthusiastic, and they care, and it's really nice to be around that kind of energy. So I am playing the role of Margie. I'll be married to William Forsythe in the picture, and I'll play your stepmother. Although I think we could actually rewrite it and have you be her mother. But there was some discussion because Donna was saying, "Oh, now you look too young," and I'm like, "I don't look too young." But anyhow, so we'll figure that out as we go along. And William and I actually knew each other back in the show Dick Tracy, where he had to suffer through it, but I luckily got fired. And so that's how that went. And Bill.
Wait. Sean, just tell them about Warren Beatty.
Well, Warren did Dick Tracy, and it was a tough shoot for everybody on that show back in the day, and I think it was like 88, I guess, 1988. And I got to get to know Bill, and Bill had to go through 4 hours of that prosthetic makeup, and it just used to enrage him. I had to do that in one show once, where you get the 4-hour makeup, and you're doing like a prosthetic show, and I only had to do it one day. And I went, I will never do a part where I have to do prosthetics.
Oh, wait a minute. In this movie, you have one arm.
Yeah. You get me a big nose. No, it was great. I mean, Bill, I wish he were here. It would be really nice to see him, but we'll get to see each other on the set. And I'm really happy to be a part of it, and I'm always really happy to work. I like working a lot, and it makes me feel wanted, and it makes me feel like I have an opportunity to give, and that's what I like about the acting business and
now, Natalie is a dear friend of mine. We actually shot a film called Dark Room 2 years ago. It was a horror film with Kaylee DeFur from the Gossip Girls, and Elizabeth Rom. And I actually got hurt on the set. And then we worked together on Sam, which was directed by Nick Brooks, Mel's son. And when the role of Rita was presented to me, right away I thought of Natalie. And Natalie, just discuss your role just a little bit with everybody. Welcome, Miss Natalie Neff.
I worked with Steve on these two different projects, and working with him on Sam was so special for me because as the title character of the film, I had like all these different people coming in a different way than playing like a lead of like other indie films. This was unlike anything else I've ever done. And I'm playing like a man who turns into a woman, and I'm like figuring out men, women, and like the whole thing. And then like I got to work with Steve again, and I remember like us getting on set together and going, I know you already. I love you, and I was so excited to work. I was so excited to work with him again, and I was so excited to see him again. And like everyone on set, in terms of Sam, which are a lot of the same people that are working on the network, it was one of the greatest sets I've ever worked on. It was so beautiful to be on set with these people, and I'm so grateful for the times I spent with him. And then when he called me and he said, after Sam was over, which I just recently seen footage of, it's unbelievable. It's really cool. And he said, I want you to read the script, and I want you to just see what you think. And I couldn't be more excited to play Rita. And his sister, and especially like a sister. I grew up with two brothers. I grew up with two brothers who are my best friends on the planet. And one of the things is that, like, as a sister, to support your brothers and support what they go through is huge. And I mean, I'm always in conflict with my brothers. So that's why it was so important for me to read the script and go, like, I fucking believe in you. Sorry. I believe in you.
No profanity, young lady.
Yeah, right. I believe in you. I believe in you, and like I've always believed in my brothers, and I've always, especially coming from Sam, when he contacted me, I'm playing a man. Like I was like understanding men for the first time, like in my own body, and like understanding my brothers, and like I looked at him and I was like, I get it. I want to play my brothers. I want to understand my brothers, and I'm so proud to do this role and like actually like be a support for my brother in the film. So
Absolutely, and again, she was a natural fit. And Jeremy Luke, who Don John and Jersey Boys, he plays my brother. He's like the Weasley brother, and Natalie's a big support.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, I know. But Natalie plays my big support. She's my big support role in this. So yeah.
I'm the only one who supports.
Yeah, you're the only one who supports me in this. So.
Yes.
Yes. So one more time, let's hear it for Natalie. Now the gentleman on my far right, he's been somebody that I've admired from afar, and when I had the opportunity to get him involved, he had me at hello. And
Let's hear it. Out of charge for more.
Where? Let's hear it. Whoa, Steve, is that creepy?
Romance.
So I mean, real quick before I have to tell the story real quick. So I met Stephen. We've been in conversation with each other, but we finally met a couple weeks ago. So we were hanging out, we were going over the stuff, and I was drinking a little too much. And I said, bro, if you want, I'll give you a lift home.
Hurry up.
Right. So long story short. So we're trying to find my car. I forgot where I parked. So 3 hours later, I'm like, Steve, listen, bro, I'm really sorry I can't find my car. Just take a taxi. And you know what? And all due respect, I have friends that I've been with for a long time that would have probably left me. Steve goes, and I quote, "We came together, we leave together." Right? Am I right? We found a car. It wasn't towed. And by that time I sobered up, so I could drive. So it worked out. No, but in all seriousness, when Stephen could be a part of anything he wanted, I was glad he was aboard. And let's get it up for Mr. Stephen Baldwin.
Wonderful to be here with such amazing talent as well. I have a kind of a strange process for deciding what films I'll be involved with, and what Steve doesn't realize was if we didn't find the car, I was out. Strange thing, but I'm honestly, I'm not exactly sure how I got involved because.
Oh, wait, that's another creepy story.
Go ahead.
No, tell it, please. We have a mutual friend called.
Okay, let's flip over it.
No, we're not going to mention
go ahead,
it.
go ahead.
He gets no credit.
We won't mention it.
And in my opinion, Networker is an anomaly, meaning it is one of those very special, unique opportunities where it's cool, it's different, it's why it's attracted the cast that it has at the budget level that it's at.
10 million.
Thank you.
And that's pretty cool because, you know, in an industry now where it's more difficult now to get projects off the ground, already kind of the stars are lining up for something like this. So that's pretty cool. I play Pierre, who's this kind of analyst, consultant, efficiency expert guy. And he's going to be different because I can say that, but then kind of the guy that I see in my head is different. And this is the kind of project that allows for that, where you can have very unique supporting characters that, you know, a la, you know, let's see, who's the famous guy that's older that makes funny movies? Woody Allen, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So I'll Woody Allen-ish, or, you know, indie kind of funky movies like Networker. It's just that foundationally, it's that opportunity to do something kind of really unique and quirky and fun. And I think the comedy also is going to be endearing and relational and heartwarming. So it's
well, ideally.
Yeah.
We all have to work hard and focus and get our work done. But ideally speaking.
I so can't wait to be on the set with William and Sean. It's just
He's funny, Will.
and then the last part of my decision is, you know, if you know Steve and you talk to Steve, when I first talked to him over the phone, he's like, well, I'm a retired cop, and I used to be a mob guy, and subliminally, whether he realized it or not, he's threatening you. So that's just Steve being Steve. But I'm from Long Island, you know, and I'm going, I'm in, bro. Cool. I'm gonna get paid $5. Great, bro. No, but again, you know, it's just cool to be doing a project that, again, like the landscape of the industry right now, raising money for little movies and having special scripts like this come along, it doesn't happen as much as it did 15 years ago. You know, everything's changed. You know,
It's the new horizon.
Hulu screwed up everything. Yeah.
It's a new terrain.
Yeah, but it's a privilege for me. I'm really jazzed and I'm pumped up.
What we're going to do real quick is, if anybody has any questions for us, just please just raise your hand. We're going to take some questions, and we're going to call it a night. So, how easy was that one?
That was funny. The writer is raising his
How do you decide what project to take on? Like, you know, when you want a project written, how do you decide?
Oh no, absolutely. I got approached by, again, they're amazing writers, and it's a project called Seven Fishes, which is probably the funniest script I've ever read. And basically, it's about an Italian American holiday on Christmas Eve. Hence Seven Fishes in Brooklyn. And they originally came through with that project, and we're still going to do that project. But I said, I want something.
Can I answer this one for you?
Yes, please.
He decides it if he gets to be the star of it. That's his thinking is, let's see, can I be the star
Right.
of it?
Does this fit me? I don't. Wait, I'm not African American. I can't do this role.
Yeah, I think that's kind of how he might decide.
No. But I wanted. That's very good. No, but I just want to do something that was very PG, very commercial, and that's what you guys did. So thank you. Anybody else?
It's interesting. What I've noticed about the terrain in the movie business is the audience is getting more and more sophisticated, at least in my opinion. And we're all kind of going, oh, I can't watch this fuck scene. I can't watch it. I can't watch another blood in the face, gory. I can't watch it anymore. I can't watch it. So movies that we get to see that are actually ensemble pieces that have to do with people actually having interactions and bringing their own personalities, like that sort of resembles in some way what we're going through, but takes it, it doesn't drag us through the lives that we don't really want to, we're in our own lives, we don't need to be dragged through our own lives, but lifts it up a little bit and takes it to a level of humor that we can enjoy and maybe, escape from our regular troubles from a little bit. And that's what the network could potentially be, and each process in movie making isn't just the cast, and it isn't just the director, and it isn't just the PR people or the producers or the writer. It's a group, it's a community. So every time you get a chance to work on a movie, you actually get a chance. Shut up. You actually get a chance to be a part of a community, and hopefully that community will work well together, and that's what
Are you networking? I feel like I'm stuck in the middle of two.
it's Alec.
That's probably my fantasy football's up. I'm probably my pick
Your
here.
pick is up. Tell them bicycle birds.
Yes.
Well, I feel with all of you blended, wonderful, wonderful actors and actresses, I really feel it's going to be a door opener to a TV series.
It's going to be, I'm sorry?
A door opener to a TV series.
Really? Well, this right here, she's
Janet.
probably, Janet is one is, I gotta tell you,
love
Steve,
Janet.
you're going to love this, Steve.
Steve, I met you.
Janet is one of the most renowned psychic mediums.
Well, I met you many years ago out east, I think it was Michael Wicker's event. And I have a picture of you. You won't remember me, but I remember
Let's
you.
get another one tonight, Janet.
Sounds good.
Are there any more really significant
And I
questions?
Is there any other questions?
And Steve, I do a lot of fundraising for breast cancer, so I know
yeah.
you lot.
That's awesome. Anybody else have questions?
I have a question for you, Steve. Where did you get the concept from, the network, or where did it evolve from?
Sure. Well, like I said, I wanted to do something, everything that I've ever been approached with in my world is always dark. It's always really, has to do with death and killing. And so I really wanted to do something totally different, and I wanted to do something that, I have twins on the way, and I have a 1.5-year-old daughter. So I always want something when they grow, when they're 5 years old, I can say, hey, look at Daddy. Instead of me killing somebody or getting killed. So, or stripping, thank you. So this project was presented to me, and I thought it was an amazing opportunity, and here we are.
Excellent, congratulations.
They actually decided to kill you. They changed it.
Anybody else? Going once?
Hey, you guys, thank you for coming out.
Sean's like,
Every time you guys come out and you put out a sincere effort, it really helps the project, and just thank you for coming out. It's really nice of you.
Thank you so much. Once again, I want to remind everybody real quickly, again, thank you for everybody coming out. We're going to be on Haven Rooftop. We're going to be hanging out for a while. Anybody would like to join us?
Where?
Right up.
Oh, right. What is this place
It's
anyway? I
amazing
feel like I'm in like the
Tender.
I actually. So we'll be hanging out on the rooftop. Everybody's invited to come and party with us all night. one more time, give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you all.